What's good, everybody? JV Lewis back at y'all. Now, here's what I'm doing. Today, I said I was going to do this, so here I am sticking to it. I'm going to do a prediction for WWE NXT Takeover Phoenix, which is tonight, and for the WWE Royal Rumble, which is tomorrow. So, a whole lot can happen. Just seeing how everything been playing out. If you've been watching my top tens of Raw and SmackDown, you got things that's obvious, that's predictable. But then, in my opinion, you got so many other things that could happen, and a lot of other things could dictate how this stuff plays out. Now who knows if WWE even got everything planned out? Because there's always last minute plans, changes at the last second, things like that. So I'm going to give y'all a prediction at the same time, like another possibility. So for some things, so as we start with NXT Phoenix, NXT kills it every takeover. And just on the weekly, they kill it. They do the thing to the point that we all know that there's some people we don't even want to go to the main roster. We want them to stay in NXT. But with them getting so much talent, some people got to move on so they can start displaying to other people. That's why, like a lot of people, I wish NXT would eventually go to 2 hours. So you could put more talent out there, and we can start seeing some more of these people because they just keep signing people after people after people. And it's like, man, y'all need to slow down, man. So let's go ahead and start with Matt Riddle versus Cassius Ohno. I'm gonna say Cassius is gonna get this one. I know they got big plans for Matt Riddle, and Matt Riddle is getting the best of them, you know. But and plus Cassius Ohno, he needs a win. Now he did beat Keith Lee, but like on the takeover, especially the way Matt Riddle knocked him out just like that at the last takeover. Cassius Ohno got to get a win, man. And I would love to see Cassius Ohno on the main roster, but I don't know if it's ever gonna happen. Dude, just so talented, man, and just the fact that he left, came back, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna say Cassius. That way they can keep this feud going. So Riddle will have one, Cassius will have one, then they could have another match and they can go ahead and squash it. So now moving on to the tag team championships, which is the Undisputed Era, Roderick Strong, and your guy, how the hell I forget his name? Kyle O'Reilly. Damn, I spaced out for a second. How the fuck I forget Kyle O'Reilly? O'Reilly versus the War Raiders. I want to pick the War Raiders, but I don't know who the War Raiders will feud with if they beat Undisputed Era. Because they still need to build some tag teams. With the mighty, you had the one guy who left, so that was one tag team that's gone. We got, the Forgotten Sons. I mean, I like those cats, but they still getting built. And then you got the Street Profits, which is a face team, and it's like, unless I'm missing somebody that really isn't like, especially with oh yeah, you still got Danny Burch and Orny Lorcan, but other than that, especially with Heavy Machinery getting a call up, tag team division needs some work. So that's why I think Undisputed Era is going to retain, and I think that you could possibly see sometime this year, as Adam Cole on the previous NXT said, that all members are going to have gold, and I could see them doing that with all of them having gold at the same time. So, but I would rather see it as Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly had the tag team championships, Roddy have the North American championship, and Adam Cole obviously being the NXT champion. So I'm gonna say the War Raiders time definitely is gonna come. I just think that the Undisputed Era is going to retain because Roddy them and Adam Cole probably going to get involved, and I don't know who the War Raiders will use as a backup. So moving on to the North American Championship, Ricochet versus Johnny Gargano. Speaking of somebody who needs a win, this heel turn has been good for Gargano. I like it. Ricochet just gonna keep climbing to another level because I think Ricochet is gonna move into the NXT Championship picture. So I say Johnny Gargano is going to win, because he can't keep having these great matches and not win. He has got to get a win. He's had the one win against Ciampa, but he needs this win, and it'd be good for him to get some gold around his waist because I could eventually see which is going to lead to me saying to Tommaso Ciampa, because I think Tommaso Ciampa is going to retain, because with them teasing them getting back together, Candace is not having it, but who knows? Johnny might just say, forget that, and she may do a turn with him, and they could be on his little darker side, and they could be a two-man power trip like Triple H and Stone Cold was back in the day. I would like to see that, because the way they beat down Ricochet and Aleister Black on the NXT, and they looking at each other like, man, this would be sweet. This would be nice, because they do got some unfinished businesses, as a team. Because man, could you imagine them going after the Undisputed Era and them getting all the belts? Could you imagine that? So I also get to the heavyweight championship match. I like Aleister Black. I think Aleister Black can get the call up, really. And Ciampa has just been so good. And then that way, Ricochet can move up, to take on them two, keep him still. That way he can still get at Gargano for taking his belt, and obviously, the Velveteen could fit in there somewhere, because Velveteen could go after Gargano, Ricochet go after Ciampa, do it like that. And obviously we got the NXT Women's Championship match, Shayna Baszler versus Bianca Belair. It is so many implications to this, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm picking Bianca Belair because Bianca Belair is going to be a star. She's going to be a huge player. Some say that yes, but it's not going to happen yet. So either way, and I'm one of the few people that like Shayna, because when she talks and she's serious, you believe she going to fuck you up. You know what I mean? You believe it, you know. And like I say, her two buddies, that's the key right there. Who is Bianca going to have from backup? Because Bianca technically is a heel. Now, she's the face in this match, but she's a heel. So she has no friends in NXT, you know. But I do see Bianca winning for this purpose. Because Bianca always could come back and win, because like, she's definitely going to be a face for this year. On a side note, I would love to see, it's a little too early, but I would love for this to come up just to help Naomi beat Mandy and Sonya ass, because Naomi really need the help. But this would free up Shayna, because Shayna really has nothing else to prove. She's beaten pretty much everybody. Shayna has nothing to prove, you know. And I think, wonder if they really want to start this 4 horsewomen thing. They need to find some way to start getting that together. So that would be the reason Bianca will win, so Shayna can go to the main roster. Because a lot of people told me, like, hell, Shayna could be a surprise entrant in the Royal Rumble. She could win, and she could go against Ronda or something like that. That would be interesting. But but the thing is that so if Shayna retains, Shayna will retain, because maybe it could be something with her and Io Shirai, or maybe Mia Yim, down the line. And plus, her two buddies are green. Jasmine and Marina, they are really green. And we haven't seen enough of them to really, do they really? Because if you really look at it, if Ronda and them 4 horsemen go against Becky and them, it's 4-2, just because Jasmine and Marina need a whole lot of work. I know they've been putting in work, but as far as TV wise, it's like, then the fact that Ronda's a face, Shayna's a heel. But like I say, as you see, I'm all over the place, and you see all these possibilities. But for right now, I am going to say Bianca is going to win. And then with all these new people, Bianca and Kairi Singh, Bianca and Io Shirai, and then some of these new people they got, obviously Mia Yim, Deonna Purrazzo, and a whole host of characters. You know what I mean? So there you have it. So those are my predictions for NXT TakeOver Phoenix. So let me know what y'all think about these predictions and how y'all think this stuff is going to play out. So moving on to the Big Daddy, one of the big boys, the Big Four, the Royal Rumble. The road to WrestleMania, as this dictates WrestleMania like crazy. So as we start with the kickoff match, we got the United States Championship Rusev versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, I've been kind of like, what have they been doing with Shinsuke? Because Shinsuke, won a championship and he just been off TV, not really on TV that much. And I'm like, can we get this dude a feud? We finally got him a feud with Rusev, and Rusev beat him. And like I was happy for Rusev because Rusev's been popular and been hot for so long with the Rusev Day. And it's like WWE been like almost purposely trying to kill it like they killed Zack Ryder years ago in his movement. So you heard these rumors with Shinsuke maybe going back to Japan. Of course, you got AEW out there, but I think Rusev is going to retain, and then we could have him feud with somebody else. And then for Shinsuke goes, Shinsuke is in limbo right now. Can we get Shinsuke back in the title picture some way? Can we do that? And he's a dark horse, a real dark horse to win the Rumble. Now, as we go into some 205 Live actions, which is also on the kickoff show, we got Buddy Murphy versus Akira Tozawa versus Kalisto versus Hideo Itami. Buddy Murphy has been a good champion, and Buddy Murphy has put on some damn good matches. I'm just so, like, has Buddy Murphy always been this good? Because when it was him and Wesley Blake as a tag team, nobody saw it. Nobody was like, eh. And then they broke him up. Everybody probably thought both of them was going to be future endeavored. And you see Wesley Blake is on the come up with the Forgotten Sons, and Buddy Murphy just completely transformed himself and been a straight beast on 205 Live as a Cruiserweight champion. So the only person other than Buddy, the only other person who I could see winning this is Hideo Itami. And Hideo Itami needs this badly. But with that being said, I think Buddy Murphy is going to retain. Because I want to see Buddy Murphy against Leo Rush. Because it's only a matter of time before Leo Rush gets him a title opportunity. And maybe eventually Hideo, could get up there too. But yeah, I'm going to go with Buddy Murphy, slight chance Hideo Itami because I don't see Kalisto winning or Akira Tozawa. SmackDown Tag Team Championship. The Bar versus the Miz and Shane. I have not been a fan of this Miz and Shane thing because it just seemed like they are destined to win the tag team championships, and then probably at Elimination Chamber or somewhere down the line they lose the belts, and then because this has been kind of penciled in rumor wise that they're gonna be going against each other at SummerSlam. Now I've been saying that the Miz should be in the heavyweight title picture, but now they doing this because, like I say, they want Shane more involved with stuff, and I like that. I'm cool with that, but this. Look, SmackDown do need some new teams, but you got Sanity and you got the Good Brothers right there. I mean, they right there. One of them should be going against the Bar. But I really think they gonna put the titles on these boys. Because it doesn't hurt the Bar if they lose. Because the Bar has been one of the stable tag teams with the New Day and the Usos. So it really doesn't hurt the Bar. Because I know a lot of people like to see him lose so Cesaro could finally get that single run he deserves. He long overdue for a singles run in the heavyweight championship picture at that. So I'm just gonna go and say it, man. Even though I don't like it, but I'm gonna say Miz and Shane is gonna win this shit. It is what it is. I like Shane. I like Miz, which is funny because I hated the Miz for so long, and the Miz won me over. But yeah, I think they're gonna do it. They're gonna win. Then they're gonna lose the belts, and then they're gonna be at each other's heads, which we thought was gonna happen from the get go. Okay. The SmackDown Women's Championship. Asuka versus Becky Lynch. This is so many implications. I'm picking Asuka to retain because Asuka shouldn't have lost to Charlotte last year at WrestleMania. Charlotte cool, but Charlotte is the female Cena, so Asuka's going to retain because this will free up Becky to jump in the Royal Rumble and to win it, which is pretty much what everybody's expecting. So I'm going to say Asuka is going to retain, and who will Asuka feud after that? It'll probably be a rematch of Asuka and Charlotte at WrestleMania. That's probably what I'm seeing right now. Okay, now here we go with the Raw Women's Championship. Another implication. Other implications. Ronda and Sasha. I love Sasha to death, man. I would love to see her win. Because here's the thing. Obviously, everybody is picking Ronda to win. See, I'm going to put two scenarios out there. Sasha wins because Becky or Charlotte, maybe both, interferes in the match for what Ronda did. You know what I'm saying? To cost Becky the championship, and she lost it to Asuka. Payback's a bitch, and they could help Ronda lose the title for Sasha to win, and then who Sasha would face after that, who knows? But like I say, everybody's penciled in Becky and Sasha to win the women's like tag team championship. So, you know, there you go with that. So I'm gonna go with my head instead of my heart, and I'm gonna pick Ronda to win. I'm going to pick Ronda. And I was really down about Ronda coming in. I thought they was going to have her as a female Brock. They haven't done that. I did think she got the belt way too soon, but she's improving. She's cool. She's a lot better than I thought, you know. So obviously, just for the showdown of her and Becky at WrestleMania, I'm just going to go with the predictable option, you know. And like I said, you heard me talk about what would happen, you know. So like I said, either way, even with or without the title, Ronda would face Becky. You know what I mean? Some type of way, or Charlotte or something like that. You know, but then if Charlotte face Ronda, you know, it could even be a triple threat. I don't know how that will work brand wise, but that's how it good. And which leads us to the Women's Royal Rumble. Clearly, is either Becky or Charlotte. Most likely Becky. Now, if it's like some dark horses, SmackDown is the only brand that I see winning this. You know, Becky or Charlotte. If it's anybody, you know, on Raw, man, maybe Alexa. Nah, it could be somebody new. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't see nobody on Raw. You know, I mean, Nia Jax is a threat, but no. Yeah, this is probably the most like predictable one. Becky or Charlotte, but I'm gonna go with Becky to win the Women's Royal Rumble. You know, they could pull a swerve. Like I say, this could be either heavily predictable or it could be Swerve City all day on this with the Royal Rumble. So, because speaking of predictable, that brings us to the men's Royal Rumble. You know, as everybody's penciled in set, you know, to take the belt from the Beast Brock Lesnar. And like I said, the winner of this could depend on who wins between Brock and Finn, you know. So I'm going to say Seth from the Raw side. Seth is going to win. Either way, Seth will win. Either way. Because Drew McIntyre is a good possibility, you know. SmackDown side, I really don't. Like, other than Joe and Andrade, you know, some people say maybe Randy, but Joe and Andrade are the top two guys for SmackDown. But I think now, if Finn beat Brock, then I think they should have a SmackDown person win it. And like I said, it could be Joe and Andrade because it wouldn't matter who would they face, Daniel Bryan or AJ Styles. Heel face doesn't matter when it comes to that. But right now, my pick is set. Dark Horse, Drew McIntyre. And if they go to SmackDown side, I'm going to say Samoa Joe, number one, Andrade, number two. But number one is set. And that brings us to the WWE Championship, Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles. This is a coin flip for me. Because I can see AJ retaining, but my pick would be Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan, the angry vegan, the little ball of hate. I think he's going to retain, and he's going to take his message, his vitriol, and all his anger. He's going to keep on going, spreading his message. Change it. Change it. No matter, you know what I'm saying, no matter what, you know. Because I think AJ want to take a step back a little bit. You know, his rumors with him might be leaving. AEW, of course, everybody and their mama is AEW possible, you know. So, damn, Raw ain't having no tag team match? But then again, shit. Who the hell with Gable and Rude Face? Tag team divisions on both brand needs help, man. NXT need a few more teams. Raw is just a cluster right now. You know, I mean, it could easily be rectified if they just give the revivals a damn belts. They keep bullshitting with the revival. I hate that shit. Like I say, man, if I'm the revival, man, I'm out. Bouncing. I'm dipsetting. You know, I don't know. Maybe it could be a surprise match. Get the belts on the revival. All would be right with the world. Okay, so like I said, Daniel Bryan to retain, and that brings us to the final match. Brock Lesnar versus Finn Balor. For those of you who follow me, y'all know how I feel about Brock having a belt. I think Brock could do everything he do, just do it without the belt. Brock doesn't need the belt. Brock could be the novelty act, show up here and there, whoop some ass. Paul Heyman, drop the mic with his nice promos, you know, keep it going. And let these other cats run with the ball, man, with the belt. Hell, we need the belt. We need to see the belt. We need to show the damn belt. So, Finn, that was the thing where Finn said that he doesn't need to be the demon to beat Brock. And I'm like, bullshit. Because I'm going to say it like this. I've talked about this. If Finn comes out as a demon, he better win. Not he got to win. He fucking better win. Because you cannot kill the demon like that. But some will say that the only person who probably could kill the demon with Brock Lesnar. They'd be like, come on, Vaughn. It's not so far-fetched. I'm just saying, man, he barely brings a demon out. Every time he brings a demon out, he puts in that work, man. And then we haven't seen a demon in a long time, so we need to see the damn demon. And what better opportunity than right now? Unless they want to save it for WrestleMania. But he got to be going against somebody top-notch if he's going to bring out the damn demon, you know? So, I think Finn does need a championship, though. Like I say, injury, took him out, and before his recent run, his push, he's definitely been up and down, and it doesn't hurt Brock if he loses. So I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna go against the grain. I'm gonna say Finn Balor's gonna win. Finn is gonna win because, like I say, Brock could do whatever he wants to anywhere else. So Finn winning. Damn it, I'm calling it. Mark it down. Mark the tape. Finn is winning, and we could have Finn himself, which would have been which was the first match for the Universal title, the rematch. So that's the way I see it. Finn is winning. Brock could go against any damn body. Hell, we can have Brock Cena again for all I care. You know what I mean? Just throw Brock against somebody old school, a legend or something. One of the like I say, I just hope, man. Either way, I just hope Brock doesn't have the title coming out of WrestleMania. That's what I'm hoping. But like I say, I'm gonna say Finn winning. We get that Finn and Seth rematch. So if Brock win, he still go against Seth. So there y'all have it. So hope y'all enjoyed this. Let me know what y'all think about that. Anything y'all would change, anything y'all would do differently. Y'all think I'm way off base with some of these, or y'all think I'm on point. Either way, what I'm saying, feedback is welcome. So gonna enjoy the show NXT tonight. Enjoy the Royal Rumble tomorrow. So hey, so with that being said, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button. JV Lewis. Y'all be safe out here. Catch y'all on the rebound. And I'll see y'all good people next video. Peace.